Ambrosia. We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they would allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
Ready, go? Faster! Safe. Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia. Come on. Faster!
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
I do. Where are you off to now, then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps? Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons. I ain't exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself at the mo. Told. With a bit of inspiration. Don't know which way to turn no more. Was doing a roaring trade back in Oriflamme. Right up until the poor Drake lost her noggin. So, I thought I'd try me luck in the desert. And the Fang went the same way. And don't get me started on the mess in the bloomin' Dominion. Suppose I could try Camber next. But knowing my luck, the old place would be crawling with the works before I'd even sat out me stall. But as I always say, where there's crisis, there's opportunity. The opportunity to mint Gil, that is. So, where to next? Is there any money to be made in Ash? Do orcs even carry Gil?
Fly, Ambrosia. You deserve a rest. You're injured. What happened here?
It swallowed my own men. There's a village not far from... We cut...
I'll go.
Thank you. Forgive me, Lord Kuka.
Rest well, soldier. You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there. Run like the wind.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go round it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Good. I got here in time. It's over.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic. You're with the battalion?
I am.
Taken care of.
Another survivor.
His wound.
Tabor is safe, thanks. You seem familiar.
You must have me confused.
Wait. Son of a whore. I was there! In Kosnis when you killed my brothers!
My war with Hugo Kupka is over.
And what of my ill will?
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it.
My oath!
I know how hard they are to keep. Would you...
No. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You...
Man. Like...
I am nothing like you. Just know that I will.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
No need to ride from here.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Here, take a look at my wares. Of course. Anything else? Take care.
Oh, sorry. Just finishing loading the last of our wares. We'll be out of your way soon enough.
Decent quarry's been hard to find since the skies turned.
It has indeed. Can't blame the beasts for being on edge.
Thank you for the deer leg, mister. Mummy made a pottage for it.
Have you noticed the Elder has been coughing less of late? Not a scratch on them.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dalamo.
That Cyril fellow's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well, scholarly sorts like him always are, aren't they?
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bone.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches will bring down the price.
Beneath the flood, yes. And not a stone's
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us! We were not aware Dalmekia now subsisted on charity!
How dare you!
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is that blade for hire?
Figuratively,
Well, a passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled...
How do you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would... Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. Bring me that beast's skin and I...
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west once you reach the checkpoint at... I eagerly await your safe...
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you, if there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later.
Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Beneath the flood. Yes, I'm not a stone.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic.
You there!
Finally.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the student...
The university?
A specialist in ancient cultures. In my heyday, no obstacle could... The answers I seek lying. Would you to an old man
Climb the stairs.
and memorize some courteous soul 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carving, namely the otherwise undocumented...
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfect.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest.
That Cyril fellow's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well, scholarly sorts like him always are, aren't they?
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was? I don't like it.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dalano.
Not a scratch on them. Have you noticed the Elder has been coughing less of late?
Thank you for the deal, egg, mister. Mummy made the pottage from it.
Sounds delicious. Perhaps she'll invite me round to try it next time. Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bone.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder? I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. The engravings were in good repair.
Oh, what the... Oh, come, don't tease. Let's start.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem... But, oh, whatever. The engraving...
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, or...
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic... This is proving
Children of the Hunters, now that's all 3.
And so, we add primitive farmers to 3 engravings. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across... Little wonder it was so difficult to... Nonetheless, One cannot help but wonder.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha! Too... For years, I have pondered the mysteries of Tabor's founding.
Looks like there's still plenty of fighting in yet. This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands. Here's your hide.
I worried you might never... Oh, clearly my trust in you was not misplaced. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your...
I don't plan on making a habit of this.
Very well. Though I do not allow me to keep you from being about you. This is hide unlike any I've had the pleasure of handling. My clients will pay a fortune. Merest.
Not here.
The free cities and the sea.
Ready, go?
faster!
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
Be safe. Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy? Run like the wind.
Let us be rid of them. Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
If we're going to do this, we'll need help.
Clive, it just so happens that...
And what talents would...
Why, your fearlessness?
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, Randalar has been particularly badly affected. None remain free for long, of course. But the army, too, is in disarray, and finds...
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure...
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity.
So where does my skill with a blade...
Though we may have the funds to buy these bears, so we've been searching for a place where they can be reset, and we believe we have found one. The place was abandoned a long time ago.
And so, we seek the aid of a fearless sword...
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements...
Of course.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out.
I will. We have an entire... Even if I begin right now, I'll be... So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll.
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chedra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Straight home now.
This must have been a nice place once.
And it will be again.
think that's the last of them.
I think you're right. Let's head back to Boklad.
Let's go.
something the matter, Theodore?
Those are our terms.
I shall.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. But enough about him.
It's done.
You made quick work of it.
I should go and let Eloise.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive. She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once.
All right. Eloise.
Thank you, Clive. Here. Well then, now that I suppose we'd better... The first thing we'll need to do is make sure...
You're still in negotiation?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but I suppose it's to be expected. This is the art, but we shall emerge victorious.
Well...
I'm not sure I do.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. And they're still expanding. And judging by her reaction...
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did, Watson. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery. But this was not the life my sister wanted. I won't let her give up on her dreams again. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises...
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time, though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
You know what you have to do. Clive, as you know, our time grows short. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I'm...
Thank you. But his revenge, really...
It is the one I found. And it is all that I have lived for.
But what of Lostwing?
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, my comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we... But there are those among us who cannot fight. I would place Lostwing in their hands, but a village home only to the frail and the infirm is... And so, Clive, will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live, even should Lostwing...
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see... The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from...
Understood. I'll make sure...
Then the last of my preparations are complete. And may Griga guide us. All of...
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia. I can walk from here. Everyone. You can no longer guarantee your protection.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if we owe him our lives. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, and if that's what has to happen, then so be it. That we get to see justice.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone?
They've gone with Master Quentin.
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. They don't stand a chance against that. They're all gonna fucking die!
Sid! Don't worry, we can't let Quentin die before...
All right. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the...
Promise us, Sid. Promise...
The manor's to the east of Lostwing, through the woods.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late. Quentin, are you all right?
Which is more than I can say for my They followed me without question.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin, I'll hold it off.
But...
your comrades didn't die for nothing. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
That is no new guard dog.
Just another beast that needs to be put down. Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy, just as I dreamed of doing. All my plans, building a haven, it was all for this. But what is? My faithful comrades.
Quentin.
Master Quentin!
You.
And so are you. And it's Lostwing.
What? Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool! Damn it. Quentin's not going to last long in there.
Can we finish this quickly?
here! I need to get back to Quentin. Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master.
Why? All that I strove for is I have nothing left to live.
What the heck are you on? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you're only free to...
I've fought, but I prayed and I prayed. Can't we just go back to how it was?
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quint. We believed that you were the right man to...
Your village may be lost, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? Why would anyone follow me?
Because we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah. And all our Lostwing weren't just a...
It was.
We can start again.
A fresh start. One life ends. Why, just a village. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we...
Please. I am Quentin. Will suffice, after all. Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing, and I have a feeling that if you don't mind waiting...
I look forward to it.
is done.